Knights of Vex. It is time for redemption on JMK Ezra. I am ready for redemption on this team. Welcome to a Sunday night stream. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal weekend. Ready for some more Grand Arena. Trying to finish the week with a win on the alt account. Hope everyone is having a great time. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. It sucks we got work tomorrow, but we're going to make the best of it. We got Greatport, we got Noble, we got, gotta get Mudda here. What's up? That's a sick name. Nova Longclaw, Pro Waffle, Jabba, El Papi, Ren 2G, and Centurion. Slasher, Julio, all familiar names. Happy to see everyone here. So, welcome to the stream, guys. It's gonna be a good one. Pro Waffle says, Vex, very tight fight for 6-0 while Great Mothers work on Terminator Kron Ahsoka. As long as it doesn't have Ezra, it should absolutely work. If it has Ezra, unfortunately, not going to be very possible unless their Ezra is extremely slow. This is where the fun begins, 100%. Hello to everyone. Happy everyone is here. We got Old Geezer Gamer, we got Matthew Anderson, we got Odin. Absolutely love that everyone is here. You guys are awesome. Everyone from YouTube, from Twitch. Really, really appreciate it, guys. I need to get this counter to work because the Ray counter, which I got working last video, was a little dicey. It still is a little dicey. If they target Kenobi early, then you're kind of screwed. So we got to figure out a more consistent counter, and Great Mothers was right there. I got some really good input for some really smart players, so I want to try some other tactics against that fight. That's right, guys. Don't forget to like the stream on your way in. Greatly helps me out. Really does. Helps get that growth, guys. Has Ezra? Yeah, Pro Waffle. It's going to be a little challenging. Not going to lie. You got to check the speeds. Jacob, let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. What a day to have a day. Exactly. It's the right mentality. Place the Ahsoka Stick Ray Watt with 25% Terminator Kron. Interesting. Greatport, let me know if that gets a hold. I'm curious. And we got Saul. What's up, Vex? What is going on, Saul? Good to see you. El Papi, I have been looking at that stuff all day on X, Twitter. Absolute insanity. I saw everything about it. I saw everything about what happened prior, during, after. I think he's gonna get locked away for a good amount of time. That was absolutely absurd that it even happened. Absolutely crazy. I did see the clip. I won't be able to watch for the moment, but have a good one, Vex. I'll watch the VOD. Hey, Slasher, thank you so much for just tuning in and saying hello. It means the world to me. And I'll check you out in the VOD. So satisfying when you full clear an opponent who has more GP. 2 wins were undersized squads. No better feeling. It's really dope when you can just punch up and beat the guys you're not supposed to beat. That's my favorite types of matchups. I love being the underdog, being able to beat the guys I'm not supposed to beat. White Tiger's in the chat. I'm not sure what that means. We got Vin El Tabi. Hope you enjoy it. I have given up on 3v3 GAC. Can't beat SOKR with anything. Even if I have everything saved for offense, it just sucks. It's that type of meta. It just sucks. It's that type of meta. Totally get the frustration. Slasher, you're the GOAT. Thank you, dude. Sans Horns. Hey, Vex, have a good stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Try if you want Bane Malik with Rolocron. I have 100% win rate. At the moment, pretty easy. It's pretty consistent in Swoga. I think it's a good value to secure a one-shot on SOKR. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. It is very good value. Might have to give that a shot. Can I JML that Ahsoka team? You gotta be cautious of Ezra because you cannot assist on him. I would not attempt it unless you have the Hermit Yoda Kron. And there's gonna have to be a point where you're gonna have to just maybe throw it on auto. It's very difficult. Swoga gameplay, what's up, dude? What's going on? All is good here. I hope all is well with you. Pro Waffle also with the goat comment. I appreciate it. Just watched Nutra stream. He's in high cover 2 and taking on cupcake opponents while I get the killer whales. Really? When you mean cupcake, are they missing GLs or just like really weak defenses? I'm curious. SLKR Darkshire is okay. Worse is JMK Ezra. Well, we're gonna try to tackle that today. We're gonna try to perfect that counter. I need to figure out what we can do. Chris is here for the perfect GAC score. Well, I hope I can do that and not disappoint. That's the goal. We got Ivan. Vex, settle this for me. How do you use Rolocron and what team and versus what team? Well, you could do Bo-Katan versus Lord Vader clones. That works out great. The new Bad Batch, you can create like a crazy Terminator loop. They can be really strong on defense. Saw is pretty good in 3v3 with it. I'm using it on my free-to-play account with Gas. I'm able to beat regular Kylos with it on my free-to-play account. So there's a bunch you can do with it. You could use it with CLS. CLS can take out a bunch as well. There's a lot you can do. I consider JMK Ezra more annoying than Kylo. Those two right now are definitely the hardest. Definitely the hardest. Gonna put the kids back to bed. Oh, all good, Pro Waffle. We'll see you soon. Got Kosti. Vex, how are you? I am doing great. Welcome to the stream. No Datacrons. Weak defense like Geos and such. That's crazy for kind of Kyber 2, Kyber 1 area. Not gonna lie. That's not normal. Not normal at all. I played that JMK with Ezra today, lost with Lord Vader, but beat it with Leia. Alright, well, at least you're able to get through it. As long as you can get through it, guys, that's the most important part, but it's very difficult. We got Volulife. Hey, is Wampa better with tenacity or high health versus Jabba? You know, it's a good question. It's a good question. Hey, we got raided by Calvin. Awesome. Calvin, thank you so much for the raid on Twitch, my dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Against Wampa, you got to be careful with the health because the thermals do max health damage. He already gets a bunch of tenacity. I think you need a hybrid of both. I would go with, like, health and tenacity mods. Tenacity on the cross. Make sure that you can prevent Leia from getting those thermals in the beginning. The more max health you have, the more damage you're going to take from thermals. So you just got to be really careful with that. So I think I would recommend a hybrid kind of situation. I got you, Ivan. We got Suka. What cron are you planning to use Great Mothers against JMK? I'm thinking of putting my Wampa cron on it. So on this account, I'm probably going to use the Wampa cron. On my other account, I'm thinking about using the Darth Vader cron because of the high defense. Maybe that can help with some of the survivability from JMK, possibly. But for today, we're probably going to do Wampa. That seems to be my highest win. You know, my highest chance of winning. That extra offense and crit damage on Spirit is a game changer. The problem is surviving after that point. But we're not going to go for Ezra first. We're going to go for Cat first and see if that can make the difference. I had someone in my Discord remind me that the Savior mechanic is gone if they're not full Galactic Republic. So, big shout out to, I think, Vertigo with that insight. And we got Devon Rory stopping by and hoping everything's going well for everyone here. Everything is going really well. Always appreciate you stopping in. We got Juby Sama. Hey, Vex. Thanks for all the great videos. Really helpful. Hey, I'm happy to help. I'm glad you're enjoying. Please take the time to smack that like button, YouTube viewers. You heard Coast to Coast, guys. Really helps me out. Just watched Rampage Junior vid. Disgraceful. Yeah, guys. I don't know if anyone is aware of what's going on in Twitter today or the MMA world, but that was absolutely insane that even went down. Completely uncalled for. Why am I seeing lots of people with Dooku lead with Starkiller instead of Seer lead or Palp? Is it better or just for cheesing? I guess it helps you break up two teams. You can keep a Seer unaligned Force user team, and then you can use like a Sith-led Starkiller team where you can keep his unique still intact and kind of break up the teams. The Dooku-led one was a lot better previous set last season because of the Dooku cron, and it was bugged. So it's probably not as strong this season, but it could still work. Wampa and Night Sister Cron have been very fun to use. First season to really use Crons. Yeah, I've been having a blast with it. The only disappointing one that I'm really, having a hard time with at the moment is the Darth Vader one. But hopefully 5v5 it's a little bit better. We gotta see. But the other stuff have been great. 150% tenacity Wampa. I get almost no thermals. It's been easy in Kyber 2, but not sure if it will work in Kyber 1. I think there's certain Datacrons that kind of give it a hard time. I've heard of the Shorty, the 50R-T Cron, really causing issues, so I have to playtest it and see. I've only done it once on my main account, and it's been successful, but the Cron wasn't anything dangerous, so we gotta see. Nate, yes, Bless needs to go on Morgan, or Cat's gonna one-shot, unfortunately. And we got JCOC. What is up, Vex? What's going on, JCOC? Good to see you. Let's head into game, guys. Let me, take a look, see what we're working with at the moment. I did take a quick peek at the defense. I didn't really fully look at it, but I wanted to see if they had JMK because I put it as the thumbnail, but we'll quickly just do some farming at the moment. I think I did all my dailies on this account. Yeah, did all of that. So, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Even with a loss, we should still be fine in Kyber 1. No worries there. Really fully look at it, but I wanted to see if they had... Oh, what did I just do? I just accidentally clicked the wrong button. I'm listening to myself. There we go. Alright, Kyber 1. Our opponent is Mojheti from Jedi_Kyber. And they're at 12.4, so it's not the biggest account we've ever faced. But I'm pretty sure the defense is kind of insane. I remember just quickly looking and it looked really tough. But let's see if they have some of the other stuff geared up. No Jar Jar. That's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, but pretty surprising. Pirates are going to be up and running. I'm sure the clones are up and running. That's, they've been in the game for a little bit now. So that's nothing crazy. Datacrons are the biggest question of the day. They have 3 of the most important ones from the previous. Pretty good for here. Very good for here. Yeah, no, they're doing very good Datacron farming for the new set. So no disappointment. It's going to be a very tough opponent. Let's take a look. So I did peek earlier. Now, guys, I changed it up a bunch. I went crazy hard on defense. So I was like, you know what? I don't really do any changes on my alt account. Let me try to just make some crazy stuff up. And so I went really hard. I put Ahsoka with Watt and Syndulla. It could probably get Great Mothers. I realize that. But if I don't put her with Ezra, she's going to get walked over by many teams anyway. I put my JMK, Cat, and Ezra with a regular Datacron, not the focus one. I put the protection up level 3 with some critical damage. I don't know. It's not going to be as tough, obviously, but we'll see. Rey, Barriss, and Ben. My Kylo. And then I put my JML on defense with the Hermit Yodacron, just to change it up. I wanted to throw a little bit of a wrench in my opponent's plan. The top, I kept the same for the most part. Not that hard at all. The bottom wall is crazy tough for them. But that means our offense is going to be very difficult as well, so we got to perform. We can't mess this up. Obviously, we have to deal with a Kylo. We have to deal with Tarkin. That's not the end of the world. Saw with the Rolocron. JMK, Cat, Ezra. Rey, Ben, Barriss. Up here, doesn't get much easier. We have Tuskens. This could be Great Mothers, but I'm not going to do it. We're probably going to use Bo here. Bo-Katan here, because that's going to be simple. Lord Vader, probably use Leia. We have to deal with Queen Amidala on defense with the support Cron, and then Keller and Beck. So this is a very tough defense. This is no joke. It's going to be really difficult. Just knock Relic 7, Queen Amidala with Gear 9. Nice! That is really good value, JCOC. We got Odin. Can someone help me? I'm an exchange student. I need to write an assignment, which makes me do double space. I don't know what that means. Double space means the paragraph needs to have... In Microsoft Word, there's a way to do it. Double space means there's got to be a space between the sentences. Double space like that. Hope that helps. My opponent plays Java with the 50R-T Cron. I'm afraid to try and Wampa with all that extra potency. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, Rated Relentless, because I've seen a lot of people fail with that. Saw with Rollo Datacron is gross. I hope Bane can still pull it off. We're going to have to find that out. And I'm quickly looking over at my Twitch chat because I don't want to miss any Twitch viewers. If Leia versus Lord Vader, what kills Queen Amidala with support Kron? Might try Jabba. And thank you, Blackline, and thank you, Odin. Let me see if there's a way I can do this really quick. I want to be able to... I don't want to miss anyone in chat. Okay. Looks like we got a decent amount of viewers in here, so welcome to everyone in the chat. I know why we're all here. We want to see... I mean, this is going to be a good Grand Arena, guys. This is a very tough defense, so... We could start with the team of the show, which is JMK Cat. We got to see. Duru Mana 1, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Knights of X. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you haven't noticed, I set up my Twitch account for about 2 weeks now. So if you guys have a Twitch account, or if you have like a Amazon Prime, you want to throw a sub, greatly appreciate it, guys. Really do. But I am doing multi-streaming now. I got it set up. My opponent did not place a defense, so I got a perfect score. Doesn't often happen in Kyber 1, so... Since I can't find it, I figured I would watch your matches. Well, that makes me feel good, and I'm happy you won, but I'm sorry you can't play, but always happy that you're here, Hugo. Nate, thank you for helping Odin and JCOC. Alright, so. Multi-shot here. I'm going to do it. The Dark Trooper trick, definitely. Or, do I risk it for the biscuit and listen to chat and do the Rolocron there? I could do that too. We're gonna have to wait and see. There's no guarantees, but we're here for the TYJ Bean. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Knights of X. Really appreciate it, guys. All right. This is what separates, you know, the top from the bottom, the men from the children, all of it. It's a lot of health. Let's get down to business. Rated Relentless with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. He's got tenacity. This is not a tanky Ezra. Like, we've seen tankier. I mean, obviously he's tanky, but this is tenacity and critical damage. I don't know. I wonder if Ray Ben Barris can beat that JMK team. It can. I got it to work on my main account in the video I posted today. What are we thinking? Well, obviously we're doing this, but... How fast is Cat? Ooh, this is a problem. This is a little different because she's really slow. I'm gonna outspeed her. That's kind of a problem. Is she missing an ability? Hold on, what does that do? Hold on a second. That's her second ability is not maxed. Interesting. Interesting. Brian, what's going on, Brian? And we got J-Dog. How's the main looking? Main is 2-0 for the week. Haven't checked out my opponent's defense yet, but hopefully it's nothing crazy. We gotta see. Arnold beat that JMK with Balin and a good Kron. I know, it's risky. I'm worried about the slow Cat. That's a very slow Cat. I'm gonna outspeed her, so the strategy is gonna be... It's not gonna go as according to plan. That's a very slow Cat. 14... I'm gonna have to change it up then. I'm gonna have to try a different strategy. Somehow beat Darkseid Ray with Ray Ben solo. Cal, with the Whirlwind one-shot of the Darkseid Ray, so maybe you could try that. I have Ray on defense, unfortunately. How was Naked Gun? What did you think of it? It was incredibly fun, in my humble opinion. There were parts that had me dying, Brad. I was dying. There was one scene in the middle of the movie where he was like, he had to go to the bathroom. I was crying. Rey Ben Barris is RNG. If the Ezra JMK were smart enough to attack Rey, the battle would have been so over. True. Vex, you're up against my guildmate in your main. Need to see that live. Oh, awesome. I think, if I remember correctly, I checked the person's name. I think he's beaten me in the past. I think his name is Sir Pigman, I think. I put my cat to 3-2-2 to make her really slow and hit harder. Yeah, this is gonna change up the counter. The reason why I looked at the speed is because I wanted to try to doom Cat first, but if my team outruns her, which they are, because she's gonna be at 333 speed, or no, 343, and I'm gonna be at like 380, 370, so it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to doom Ezra, and it's risky. Vex, can Drogon one-shot Ezra Exile with Ezra 101k health? Depends on your Datacron, it depends on their Datacron. If you land a crit, you get a big crit damage cron, then absolutely should, yes. Also depends on the team you're facing. That one was great. I ate 5 tacos that day. Yeah, it was amazing. Haven't been here in a while. Good luck, Vex, enjoying the Grand Arena content for a while now. Brad, thank you so much. Alright, Swoga Gameplay, thank you so much for tuning in, brother. And Tryhard, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. We're going to get to the first battle now. I know it's taking some time. I'm just trying to figure this out. And we got George. What's up, George? Is Morgan Omicron skippable for mid-game? I think it's skippable for mid-game. Is it very good? Yes, but it's not an essential one by any means. So, I think if you're going against Ahsoka's with Ezra or tough GLs like that, then sure, it's pretty good. But there are better ones in this game if you're running low on them. But, okay. We've thought the plan out a while. I'm going to have to change up the strategy than what I wanted to do because of how slow she is. The good news is that Ezra's kind of weak. He's not that tanky compared to most. Still, you know, you can't go wrong with a high health Ezra, but we're going to try this again. I'm going to go for the one-shot. It's going to be RNG. I want to see if he's modded for critical damage. Yeah, he's modded for damage, so he's also very, like a slower Kenobi. So, okay. First battle for the Grand Arena. Why we're here, what we want to find out. Let's do it, Knights. So again, you see the turn order? She's insanely slow. I'm going to have to do it. I don't want to do it. I have to. Okay, let me think. Got defense down. This is where it could go poor, though. Oh. Okay. Don't want him to hit her. Is he gonna solo us? Counters are dangerous. Good timing on that. You're getting very good, you know, stuff with the foresight. Don't hurt her. Okay. This is pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, she needs foresight to perform. Armor shred is good. I really wish our spirit was blessed, but wow, we need way more turns. And there you have it. What can this team not do? Meta-defining, meta-changing, absurd. What can this team not do? Just incredible. Unbelievable. Well, there you have it. New one-shot. Oh, okay. Well, that worked out great. That really worked out really well. So now, the harder defense might come in clutch. Maybe. Turn the AC on now. Consider it done. Need to get better mods on that team. It's worth it. They're amazing. Okay. Next gamble. Now, I could play it safe and do the Dark Trooper technique, but someone was telling me they've had 100% win rate with this. The question is do I want to do it? How did I come up with this counter that's smart? I had a feeling that Great Mothers would do well because of the insta-kill immunity when you put the Blessed. So I just knew that they could possibly do it and that they ignore defense and that if they're doomed, they can't get the protection up. So it was just trying to execute it in the right way that was tough. Can Lord Vader best this? I think you need good mods, I think. And El Papi, you're 100% correct. Sweatatron activated. Great Mothers versus Ahsoka with Ezra. And they were originally released with the OP Datacron that was intended to kill JMK. Blessed is amazing and Doom neuters everyone but JMK. Yeah, there you go. I do have accuracy in my spirit still, yes. I see you're going to face Ahsoka with Darkside Ray. Which version is worse? With tanks, with Hux, with Sith Trooper? Tanks I find the most annoying. Someone told me in a comment that Hux is meant to shut down Bane. I don't know if that's exactly true. I don't know. I have lost against it before. Paul asks, are they in Kyber? Yes, this is Kyber 1. How far does the Rolocron need to be upgraded for this Darkside Ray counter to work? It's a good question. I mean, ideally, I would like it at level 14. The health is great. I'd like more armor pen. Should I try it, or do I play it safe? This is risky. If this doesn't work, the run could be over. But just for the experiment, I've never tried it with the Rolocron. Vex, keep in mind I have Rolo at level 14. Well, let me take a look quick at the stats. That's crit avoidance and armor pen. So I think we're going to get crit often. I mean, I'm worried about, it's the armor pen that's concerning. I should be definitely... Let's go gambling. All right, I'm down. Did I get on this account? I did not. Just so I don't forget. I keep forgetting to do it. So expensive. We'll do that later. Okay. I still think I want to try it. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, guys, so we're gonna do that. Bane, Malik, Rolo. We gotta try. AW with the sub on YouTube. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Knights of X. Go ahead. Try it. This way you know better for your main. Good point. What crown works best for Bane Malik? Health or crit damage? Both. I like both. Armor pen preferred, but not a lot has armor pen. I go with 2-shot. Vex, armor pen is basically useless. It does scale at all. About 5 times less than defense. Interesting. Even with their Datacron? Really? What about that defense? I thought it would be somewhat helpful. My JMK's opponent is 367 and Ezra C72. That's fast. It's possible for regular characters faster than a non-GL. Do you only use Rolocron for the stats? Not necessarily. The level 3 is very good. The level 3 is probably one of the best things about it. But the stats alone are phenomenal, especially on this team. So, for science, if this fails, all is lost, pretty much. I mean, I could try to throw the kitchen sink, but the Grand Arena will be over. So, risking it for the biscuit. This is for you guys, for science. I'm willing to throw this Grand Arena. Well, first off, let's see how she's modded. Offense and health. She's not the highest damage dealer, so... Rolocron. It's pretty good damage. It never starts like that. It never starts like that. I'm afraid he's gonna go down. I'm happy I saved it. I'm happy I saved it. For once, the stars have aligned. The game is agreeing with me. I'm so happy I saved the drain life. That's the extra health right there. We were able to survive. Boom. There we freaking go. Playbook talked about on their podcast, armor pen base values are in low 200, so 200 armor pen is only 400% armor pen, while defense is in the thousands. I did not know that. If that's the case, that's insane. I kind of want to talk to Playbook about that, or talk to someone and see how that interaction works. I would never think it'd go into the thousands compared to the hundreds. Thank you to everyone in the chat saying congrats. Thank you. That's a great insight, Ivan. Thank you. Why is Malik not dead after he hits the red on health, though? Sometimes he doesn't die. Also, congrats. Thank you. I guess he didn't hit the threshold to die. We got Ruben in the chat. What's up, Ruben? I don't understand that. I gotta look that up, but welcome. Bada bing, bada boom. Will I miss the Rolocron later? Perhaps. Perhaps. I still think we're going to be in good shape. So this is the next big question. I have not faced Saw with the Rolocron. Can Balin still make work of this? Or does the Kron cause issues? I've actually lost this in the past. I gotta think about this. 130 people watching, bro. You're famous. I mean, I'm not there yet, but welcome to all 130 people watching. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys are enjoying. We've only done YouTube for a year, guys. Let's see how it is next year. Let's go 1 year from now. Can we get to 10K subs, you think? I hope so. He said greetings from Chile. Hey, greetings from Chile. Greetings from the US. Appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't understand. My bad. Welcome, Ruben. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Java versus Balin? I could definitely do that. But I gotta think about this Saw team. This has no damage. This also has no damage. I like the cooldowns, though. Surpass Nooch? Oh, that's going to take me a very long time. He's huge, guys. Vader Kron #1. So disappointing. 130 people watching, only number 2 likes. Come on, people, start help a starving creator. That's what I'm saying. Help me out, guys. Alright, well, let's try it. I don't have the Marok 9. This is going to be the best I can really do at the moment. We have Monty. What went wrong if SLKR starts dodging everything? He probably siphoned so much mastery from Bane that you can't hit him anymore. And that happens often if the battle is prolonged. So you gotta be really cautious of that. Okay. This is a very dangerous team. I don't know. We don't have a lot of damage. They're gonna be cleansing. They're gonna be attacking out of turn. This could be a huge problemo. In my opinion, the best stat for SLKR Siphon is accuracy. It can shut down counters. I've seen it happen. Pop, what's up, Pop? Alright, let's check the speed really quick. 270, that's not fast. Are you fast? Not as fast as my team, I don't think. He should be fast. Not that fast. Hey, Altino X929, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. I have 328. Do I get any extra speed? Do they get any extra speed? Alright. Let's give it a shot. 2 Omicrons on this team. Did this last time. Can I get a stun? Except he's gonna cleanse him, right? Oh, I wish I had an AoE up. We could be in some trouble. Counterattack? We could definitely be in some trouble. Let me see. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the problem. This is a major problem. Balin, take a turn. Balin, take a turn. Balin, take a turn. I don't trust this guy. You jerk. Okay, hold on. We're surviving. They're not really hitting that hard. They're very blind. Why are they blind? Was I overthinking this? That was a breeze. Wow. I've seen it where that decoy hits crazy hard. My last round, I only won with Balin. The decoy was hitting for like 120k on a basic. Saw gives extra speed. Really? Captain Rex gets plus 80. I think 50 from Unique. Omicron, 30 from Luthen. Can't remember the top of my head. Ah. Well, it worked out for us. Athro, what's going on, dude? How's it going? It's going great. Everything is working one shot today. Insane. And we got MVT. Welcome. Steven. Hope all is well. Attacking out of turn healed Balin. So the Kron counters their own. I gotta check that in his kit. Fam, what's up, brother? Same if you use Trey, I might cook. Yeah, honestly. Well, I can't be disappointed with this Grand Arena. I've set the hardest defense I've faced all season on this account, and we're still able to one-shot the board. My opponent might think I'm cheating. I don't know. Hopefully they don't. This is the next scary team. They have the speed up on a basic instead. I kind of want to save Leia, just in case. I could do Queen Amidala. I was thinking Vegito, but do I have to risk that? I don't think I need to. TD11, sub Vex, Kyber 2, stun me this week. Oh, cool. Lord Vader against Rey? I don't know if that's risky. I've heard of players able to beat Lord Vader with Rey. I don't know. I think I want to stick with the bread and butter for this. It usually goes my way. I got to be careful of the AoEs, but I don't have to worry about Ezra anymore. I have an answer for Ahsoka up top, so let's go ahead and use Queen Amidala here. Just got to be cautious. She's Relic 5, and it's a damage reduction, right? But there's no max health to Protection 3, so we might be good. Fam, thank you so much for the shout out for 5K. I appreciate it. We got a Caracal raid. What's up, dude? I hope you had a good Grand Arena, brother. Doing great also. Ezra hard carrying to Kyber 2 if I win the next one. Next one kind of crazy. Very good stuff. You don't risk that. Go Queen Amidala. Yeah, let's do it. Queen Amidala. They're extremely squishy without that level 3. I'm just letting you guys know that level 3 is really big for this team. Why not? I can afford to do it. She's got doubt. That's nice. And it's gone. Fine. I want to increase his cooldowns. I really do. I know she's going to heal. We got to get rid of that Inspire. Increase cooldowns. We're still fine. I got to get rid of the Inspire. Probably, I could have played that better. Yeah, could have played that way better. Oh, no. Am I misplaying? Oh. I have to do this because Queen's gonna take a turn. You serious? I'm so scared to do AoEs. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, like, give me a freaking break. It's never easy. I almost fudged that up. That could have been so bad. We got Uwu. What's up, Uwu? Love your name. How do you think about Gas Team use Rolocron mean in 5v5? I've been using it in Squad Arena on my free-to-play account. It is a blast. I walk through Rays, but I'm also not facing any Ezra, so it's a little different. Have we gotten pretty much almost full banners on everything besides Bane? That's crazy. So we can do like... Oh, wait a minute. I have to think about this freaking team. Maybe Lord Vader against this team. I wonder if Lord Vader can beat Queen Amidala. Let me see the speed on you. 322. I think I'm gonna actually outspeed. I'm gonna try to play it safe with the counters. So my Mara is 351. Thrawn is 324. You're gonna get plus 30. That's 352. They're faster by a little bit. What's up, Ken? Welcome. And LBC Robbie. What's happening, Vex? Doing great work lately, my boy. Watch you every day. That makes me hyped. Thank you so much for watching my content. I appreciate it. Ken, the GAC is going really good. Not gonna lie. Used the same squad. Accidentally killed Barris. Still managed to win with Rolocron. Very nice. Treya. I can use Treya here? Oh, that's good to hear, bro. Appreciate the best of luck. Always. Thank you. Glad the GAC was something. Hopefully in a good way. Well, Mandos can one-shot Ahsoka without Ezra with the Scar Saxon Cron. Interesting. Maybe Jabba versus Kreen. Okay. I was faster and DCT still went first. That's good to know, ST Animal. I just hope we can survive his big hit. Do you have crit damage? Offense, protection. It's all about surviving. I'm just worried about surviving. So let me see if I have a good defense cron. But I also want to make sure I can save something for Lord Vader. We're going to go with this. This gives me a little bit of defense. This is also the safest thing, too. I don't think I need to go that safe. Let's go with this one. This is ramping offense. A little bit of survivability with the defense. Their cron... Ooh, wait a minute. They cleanse level 6. Also, Vex, your game is set to Old Republic instead of Swoga. No freaking way. How did that happen? Hold on. 1 second. I don't know how that happened. Is that on Twitch or is that on YouTube? I'm gonna quickly fix that, guys. Customization. Details. I think I just saved it. I think. Thank you so much for the shout out and letting me know. I can't believe it. Thank you. Unfortunately, I used Wampacron already. Counter Tarkin with Raditz and Rogue One. Could do that too. CLS do work if you have Rolocron. Yeah, unfortunately don't have it. Got Leia this weekend, God bless. Lightspeed bundle. Is she good without ult? She'll be fine without it. She's amazing with it, but you can still perform fine without it. I'm altering the deal. I'm going with this one. A little bit more defense. I'm doing it. Hopefully we survive. We survived. Now the whole thing is that they have a chance of cleansing. So I gotta really turn meter lock them. Not a single stun. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're done.
Let's get down to business.
Solar powered trees. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm concerned. Oh, we're gonna get cooked. No freaking way we're surviving. See, he's cleansing. That's the level 6. That's genius. Oh my god. Cleansing. Freaking dangerous battle. The defense saved us. If we pull this off. Get a stagger here. It's 65%, so that's pretty high. Let's just get Tarkin out of here. We got lucky. They didn't cleanse. That's the cleanse. He's gonna cleanse on a basic. I know it. Who are you gonna cleanse? You gotta move it way faster. Hey, Tile, thank you so much for the follow on YouTube. Or for the sub. I really appreciate it. Super focused on this battle. Really apologize. What a genius level 6. Okay. I don't know who just raided, but thank you so much for the raid. I have a minute 30. I will give you a huge shout out in 3 seconds.
Let's get down to business.
We're getting a bunch of notifications. We only have a minute 20, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And the music just freaking stopped. Let's get a little bit of health still going for Thrawn. Okay. Oh my god. That was so freaking risky. Dr. David DC, thank you so much for the raid and for the follow. I really appreciate it. That was a very intense battle. I'm sorry I couldn't say it that quickly, but that cleanse level 6 could have absolutely messed me up, and it almost did. Huge shout out to Dr. David DC. Thank you for the raid, brother. My opponent had the same team with the 65% Dispel. Tenacity up on Dispel made Emperor Palpatine fail since they basically had Tenacity up. Nasty combo. Oh, I believe it, Noble. I gotta keep more of an eye on that. By the way, Vex, Tass, Calvin, Scribe, I'll just call me Robbie. I grew up in 90 South Central LA, non-affiliated, if you know what I mean, player. Oh, very cool. Very cool. That's sick. Well, Robbie, welcome. I will be calling you Robbie. I gotcha. And Trinity just joined the chat. What's up, Trinity? All good. I usually let my Discord know. I set pings up in my Discord when I go live. J-Dog wants to see the main account, but I gotta keep those in video format, guys. Maybe if I get a little bit bigger, we'll see. Ilya, the level 6 is the self-cleanse. The 65% cleanse. That battle was crazy. Never a doubt. Even the 100 times Thrawn was about to die. If I didn't change the Datacron to more defense, we were screwed. Scorch is now immune to stun while Bulwark? Oh, really? I didn't know that. We got Red Destroyer in the chat. Malgus or Ben Solo Lightspeed Bundle? I won one from Nooch. I get to pick which one. What's better, ignoring Fury Class and Leviathan? Well, in my very humble opinion, if you don't have Rey unlocked, do not go for Ben Solo. If you have Rey unlocked, go for Ben Solo. But any other situation, I'd go with Malgus first. Because he's great on his own. Ben Solo really needs the supporting team to really function. My opponent went pretty freaking hard on defense. It's not often you get to see this. We got Vadercron. Alright, big shout out to my opponent for making this a fun grand arena, because this is the toughest defense we've faced on this account. So we get to try a bunch of cool stuff. Not going to be easy. We both went pretty hard. Alright, very cool. They fixed the bugs, so now you gotta be more careful in doing that counter. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Lost versus Ahsoka, won with Wampa versus Leia. Happy you won with Wampa. Sorry you lost versus Kylo. Seems to be like a pattern this season for a lot of players. It happened to me. Been a viewer for 3 years, Vex. I'm a RN and sometimes have to abandon chat sometimes when I'm at work. Hey, no worries at all. Robbie, I always appreciate you stopping in. Glad that you're enjoying the content. And yeah, absolutely. Hadakin, Armslayer's in the chat. I would do Malgus. It's harder to beat. There's a good reason to go for Sith Empire. I agree. Does Rey really need Ben and Bronzium, or do I pick a second team with Malgus? Well, it's tough because there's a lot of high accounts in Bronzium too. So it's like, she's still fine early game without Ben, but if you want to really amplify her level with Ben, she's great. Reva beats Vadercron? Okay. Darth Lamer? Well, with that Datacron, kind of. Don't know what to take now versus SOKR. I don't have JMK. I recommend you send in Dark Trooper and then bring in Bane and Malik, and hoping we can do it. Getting Malgus also is a great step on unlocking Leviathan. Very true. How old is my channel? My channel is officially 1 year and 2 or 3 months officially. I didn't start doing webcam live interactive content since till June of 2024. So a little bit over a year. Mikey Bike, what's going on, dude? Clutchatron in the house. And we got Boris. I'm late, but good luck, Vex. Thank you. This is what I have done. Ooh, Trinity, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. Wasn't paying attention and missed the beginning of the stream. Well, we got a lot of goodies in the beginning if you want to go back. We got some pretty good counters to work. Alright, so. Need to be smart. Bo-Katan will walk through this. Probably do Leia. Maybe Lord Vader. And let me think for Jabba. Jabba, 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 Jabba. Wonder if Reva... You think Reva with the Inquisitor Kron can beat Jabba? Or is that silly? I have Saw on offense? Why do I have Saw on offense? I didn't even realize I had Saw on offense. Whoops. Raid Han, then Bane Malik. That's another option, too. Now Darkseid Ray's in the red, SOKR's in the yellow. Ooh. It's gonna be hard. I don't know if you have JML available, or maybe Ray, regular Ray on offense, possibly. 2:30 a.m. Good luck with your GAC Vex, but I'm tired. See you later. Red Destroyer, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you get some good sleep. CLS beats Night Trooper Omicron. Alright. It's good to know. Tarkin failed miserably against Goo Gains today? Against Gungans. Sorry, it came up weird in chat. Tarkin failed against Gungans. That stinks. Unfortunately, my Wampacron is off the bench. I used it for Great Mothers. Does Gas beat Enoch? I've done the opposite to beat Gas, so I guess you gotta play it really well. Gotta get the Armor Shred and land the crit. Saw beats Jabba with Luthen? Even with this Datacron set, really? Alright, well, we're probably going to try Rogue One here, right? Let's start to clear some of this. Normally I would do Great Mothers, but we don't have that as an option, so... Let's go ahead and just stick to the good stuff. I don't know the stats of the Datacron yet, but I don't have any armor pen. I do have some crit damage, which is nice. This seems pretty cool. Terminator in the beginning, not the end of the world. You haven't heard of the Guggen faction, Vex? No, not yet. Not till today. Derek Jackson, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I have heard Sears Starkiller Malagos could take Dark Ray for a cleanup. I don't know about what Datacron. Trinity, if that's... Or whoever was struggling with the cleanup, I hope that helps. Starkiller beats Jabba. Could Great Mothers have a chance of beating Lord Vader in 5v5 setting? I feel like you would need somewhat... I think you would need Marin in the team, right? Wouldn't Marin have to be in that team to, like, cleanse the dots in the beginning, maybe? I'll test it in Squad Arena, but that's without Omicron, so I don't know. But let's go ahead and do this battle really quick. I haven't done this in a really long time. That's probably the best case scenario. That's a fast freaking ult, though. Damn, that sucks. We're gonna have to move very fast. That's the Terminator, I guess. Another freaking fracture. This could be a timeout. Was not expecting all that Terminator in the beginning. We're gonna have to move very fast. I'm not worried about going down, I'm worried about timing out. I'm using the Armor Shred on Ahsoka. I don't care if it does less damage. I need to get the Armor Shred to be able to chunk her at the end. That is horrible. Alright, you gotta get out of Fracture like yesterday. I'm surprised at how this is going at the moment. Alright, we're out of Fracture. We should have our big swarm ability up. We're getting rid of Syndulla. Did he go down? Really? This is incredible.
No.
Get rid of her.
No.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. This is insane, actually.
No.
Get rid of Hoyang.
No.
I don't even care. It's time to freaking move.
No.
That was incredible. We gotta go fast.
No.
I know I could have done the mass form. It's fine. I'm not even looking at anything besides the bottom right corner.
No.
Terminator, guys. I'm telling you. We should still be fine.
No.
Not the banners I want. 51. Ugh. Ugh. Makes me sick. That was sketchy. That was a little sketchy. Hoyang was hitting like an absolute truck. We freaking lost our paths. But non-GL versus GL, still pretty good. C versus Tuskens, though. C is kind of useless at this point. I have other options for them, too. Use Starkiller with Malagos and Seer versus Rey already. Damn. Do you think it's worth it to get the Ewok bundle for Nisa? She's the last requirement for Leia. If it's the last thing you need for Leia, then... not the worst. Let me see. Is it this one? I mean, this faction is trash, but you're getting them at Relic 7. They could be useful for some galactic challenges, and it's $23. I mean... when you think about it, it's like a GL is very hard to get. If that's what's stopping you from a GL, it's, you know, I'm never going to advocate for spending, but if you're sitting at a 3-star Nisa, it's going to take you time, and time is value, so. I really hope Hondo isn't as mid as Ahsoka. I'm kind of worried he's going to be. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about it like earlier today that Hondo might be trash. I hope he's not. There were rumors of OG Night Sisters with Marin beating Lord Vader. Not sure if and which datacrot it evolves. I'd have to do some testing and do some research. Maybe with the Mother Talzin level 9 with the basic Terminator on a basic. But that's also on her turn, so I don't know. What does IG's basic do? It applies ability block and heal immunity. Okay. That means we're going to do Leia here. But I want to think about... I've never done a Jabba mirror match. I wonder if how that would go. Flying really close to the sun there. Oh, yeah. Vex, what's your guess on the last 3 requirements for GL Hondo? So, obviously, it's going to be Jod. And I forgot who the last marquee is. So, there's 2. And then 3? That's a really good question. I really don't know. Maybe a bounty hunter? Could they, like, have, like, the Mandalorian at Relic 8 or Relic 9, maybe? Maybe the Mandalorian. Maybe. I don't know. Any Jedi? Yoda? No, not gonna be Yoda. I don't know. I'm really, like... I'm really having a hard time thinking about those requirements. It's tough. I don't know if they're going to require an epic confrontation. Could they require bow? Maybe. Why don't I see the Lights people knows in the store? Malgus and Ben are still there. I don't know why. They're in the PC client. Can I try Gas versus Enoch for inverse battle? I could try it if you want me to. Hondo might be trash, but Maz and Kicks still sounds fire. I agree. She looks great. Hydraulic punches greater than Mando armor. Oh, yeah. Jabba mirror is not a good time. Okay. I won't do it. Count Dooku is going to be the last one. All right. What, Relic 9? Leia lets people know, got me hyped. Nice. Or a Sing. Maybe. Where's my GL Darth Tyrannus? That'd be sick. Still hoping Ugnaught is a requirement. Oh, man. Quick question. What's up, Random X? Why is Tarful not a good character? His kit and lead seems very good. Endless defense seems pretty good to me. I think it's because you got to break up a bunch of teams for the Wookiees to, like, work. And not a lot of players want to take Chewbacca out of, like, a CLS team. And he requires Cairo. He's only needed a Gear 12 for his requirements. So I guess a lot of the community doesn't feel he's worth the investment to get to Gear 13 if he's not really making a big impact in Grand Arena. That's probably why. If they require Relic 9 Cup, then I'm already there. Has to be a ship. You think they make Punishing One a requirement? Relic or 7-star Punishing One? Wishy-washy, they could still make him a GL. You never know. Alright, we gotta make a decision here. So, I would like to do Lord Vader, but I have to think about Jabba. You think Inquisitors can take out Jabba? I'll be willing to try that out. You know what? I'm gonna try that out. I want to see how that can work. So let's do Lord Vader here. I've never tried it, and it should work. They can't crit me. So we're going to go with this. I think we got to move kind of fast, though. Support Kron. This could be a dummy, but let's do it. She's going to cleanse. There's going to be a certain point where they cannot cleanse. Or they cannot crit us. Let's remove buffs. Didn't remove exactly what I wanted. That's the only time I'm going to be able to crit is if we're above a certain health threshold. Okay. That's a lot of healing. I like that on him. Why can't we assist? 19 dots. Damn. Wow. That was huge. Ability block? Are you immune? No, you're not immune. Nice. Wow. Look at that. That's crazy. I mean, I think that's pretty fair. If your Lord Vader's going to get beat on defense against Bo-Katan or something crazy, then why not? There was undispellable dots, which is crazy. It could be Punishing One, guys. You never know. The three missing Captain Civil is one of the hidden requirements. Ah. Wife versus husband. They could do a Galactic Chase. They could. That'd be the real money grab. Azizzle, yo Vex, how are you, mate? I am doing great. Welcome to the stream, brother. That was domestic violence. You guys are something else. Looks like Anakin really did kill Padme after all. Maybe. Okay. Now the next test. Everything's really working out today. I want to try Inquisitors with this Kron and see how this can go. We're not going to be able to attack out of turn until, you know, we take a couple turns, but let's try it out. Let's try it out. Datacron is health and protection recovery, good defense and potency. I really want to see. Excited for the Darth Vader battle? Me too. That's 6 exposes. Do I basic? Wait, they don't have any perch, so it doesn't matter. Let's do AoE. Who are you going to put the buff immunity on is the question. Basic. Ooh, we're still... Okay, don't put it on Grand Inquisitor. Could have been way worse. Her? That's a nice dodge. Don't like that on him. Okay, get rid of her. Okay. There's the blind. We gotta get that off of him. That's fine. Tenacity up. Very good. That's tenacity up. Boom. It's a good Datacron. Look at all those extra out-of-turn attacks. We gotta move somewhat quick. I'm fine with this. Is he gonna be permanently ability blocked? Freaking shoot. Can we remove turn meter? We got... Oh, you son of a... We're so freaking close. We were so close. We were so close. We need a little bit more. So much blind. Well, we were close. We were close. can't believe they gave such an overpowered kit to one of the lamest characters. I do not like Reaver at all. She's very strong. They should add Babu Free, Conquest Lifter. I will not rest until Babu's in the game. That's all I'm saying. I think that has potential. If I had more crit damage on my Datacron, like, I do not have any crit damage on the Kron. It's all defensive stats. That has a better chance of winning. Jabba's ult shouldn't be able to insta-kill Jedi Luke. Yeah. I think I skipped some comments. Let me see. I tried to undersize Galactic Republic versus Radis and failed miserably. Then undersized Executor versus Hux. Failed that too. Just not my day in fleets, I guess. It happens to go say. It happens. Happens to me all the time. Alright, the first drop, but not the end of the world. We got Alan Vex. Should I try Great Mothers versus GL, Ahsoka, Watt, Barris? Either Barris Kron? If so, Spirit or Night Trooper. Who do I bless? Bring in Spirit. Bless Spirit. And kill Barris first. Then kill Watt second. And then full auto on Great Mothers. Or full auto on Ahsoka. That's how I would do it. Yeah. We got Periodically Prolific. Yo, how's the GAC going? Vex, my Kyber opponent this round said Jabba, SOKR, and then Gear 12 teams on his bottom front wall. That's crazy. Looks like he's going for that one overpowered team to get the win. I hope you walk through it. Probably can work in 5v5 100%. Kiriko, thank you so much for hanging out, brother. Good to see you. Best of luck. Always appreciate you stopping in. Starkiller eats Jabba for breakfast. I gotta try that more. Mandalorians for the cleanup. We could do that. Why did it have to be grand to get insta-killed? Sometimes that's just the way it is. So, this is for Undead. I've seen Undead ask for this counter, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times in the chat. So, just to quench your thirst, we're gonna go ahead and do this really quick. Pale Raiders, regular Inquisitors work for me. Nice. Just got back from Family Lake Day. Override, that's sick. It sounds like a really fun day. Night Trooper with his Datacron is strong. Oh, I believe it. Having supper watching GAC stream. Good luck today. Thank you, dude. Always appreciate it. Awesome, awesome. Undead says this is going to be fun. So, alright, Undead. I'm relying on you. What do I want? I guess this one. Alright. Undead, this is for you, dude. Alright. This could be complete and utter garbage. It could be. I already don't like that. If I get the armor shred, I can crit him. I didn't crit him. Shouldn't I crit him with armor shred? We're cooked. We are freaking cooked. Why did you want me to try this? How is that even... Oh my god. Undead, I hope you got everything you wanted out of that battle. What are the chances we get an error of Acolyte with GL, Whip Lady, or something? I don't know, maybe. People don't counter gas with Enoch. Oh, I was never going to try that. We had Undead, I think, said it maybe 4 times. So it was okay. I'm okay with dropping. I had a blast. Basic script. What Omis are necessary for BKM? I recommend the leadership and the one where she can ignore taunt. At the minimum. Undead trolling? Maybe. Some people want to see the world burn. Well, that was not a good one. That was not a good counter. So, we're not going to do that. Again. I don't know if I have Maul. I do have Maul on offense, but with the freaking bug, we got to be careful. Let's go ahead and take out the next GL that we need to. So, that's going to be Lord Vader. So, we're going to go ahead and use Leia. And I'm fine with using this. I used this last time, so protection up, good health, some crit damage. They have pretty good crit damage themselves. Really liking the cleanse level 6. So let's go ahead and run this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I want to be able to crit him. That's why we do that. Cleanse. We're going to attempt the one shot on CX2. Didn't get it. Kill? Nope. Nope. Yep. Battle takes a little bit. Let's try to get some of that ambush stacks. Can we get a big crit here? Ooh. I like that. Close to ultimate. Getting there. Let's just do this. That's not very nice. And that should be full banners. Very cool. Very easy. Happy we saved Leia for that. Allowed me to save some of the other stuff. Getting counters from Copper 5. I hate that I got Leia unlocked and she is stuck at Gear 8, starving for Chirotech. The amount of Chirotech GLs require are insane. The next era has to be pirate ships, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they are. That's a great point. We could get an era for full ships, but I don't know if they're going to release 5 marquee ships. It doesn't put it past CG. I don't know. I don't have to worry about Kairos anymore. Me either. I have like 3,000 on my main. Why no Bo Mando versus Lord Vader? Because I used Bo against Ahsoka, and I used the Rolocron with Bane Malik. So that was my reasoning there. Okay. This one. Let's see if Rogue One can do it. Very basic Rogue One. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Can I use Killer Bears against Kelleran? My Ewoks are trash, so I don't know. Got myself bow, so was interested. Oh, it'll work. If you have the roll at level 3, it's very easy. Gungans need so many Karo, I think they eat them. Yeah, I wouldn't go for Gungans. Are there any GLs the newer maze can take on in GAC? I've heard reports of Jabba, but I have not tried it. I don't have the Zalbar Omicron Undead. Night Trooper Cron is nasty. I had to use JML. The normal counters don't work. It's a very good Cron. New Mace is not good against GLs, yeah. New Mace took out Great Mothers for me. That's good value. Well, let's try the Vader-focused Datacron. I've been crapping on this for a while, so I'm going with the bare minimum. Do your work. Gotta kill the sides. Just stun them. This is so freaking pathetic. Okay, here we go. Get some work done. Okay. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Why did they do this to my boy? It wasn't even close. It's freaking so sad. That is very sad, guys. I used a horrible Datacron on a team that just is not used anymore. Could you imagine? So I heard Mandalorians can do this. I'm worried about the animations, but we'll give it a shot. I don't know if I need this. I don't know if I need that much defense, but I just want the damage. This has offense, so let's go with this one. Let's go with the Mandalorian cleanup. This could take like a year and a day. We'll see. Obviously, they do that to Maul. I like Vader, but that is just sad. I agree. I timed out on GL. Ahsoka killed Watt and Barriss. Now to clean her up with. Ooh. I wonder, did you use a stacking offense level 3? This is hard to watch. I'm gonna get a migraine watching this. Weird bug animation. Yeah, this is brutal to watch. Heck of a breakdancer. Please, for the love, just get this battle done so I can't look at him humping the ground. Should I be worried we're gonna lose? Buff immunity would be great here. Oh, he's gonna take a turn. Never mind. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to wait for another 5 stacks here and then go all out. Hopefully that's not a dumb play. Don't die to thermals. That's the only problem. If he dies to thermals, I'm going to scream. Okay. This is where we got to do it. There's no other choice. Thank God that is over. Brutal. No, I use my highest crit in offense cron though. Having an offense arrow in my spirit. Oh, I got you, Alan. Am I using hacks? No, I am not using hacks. CG's hacking us. Okay, what do I have left? 5 teams. This one's interesting. You were wrong. That battle didn't take a year and a half. It took 2. Seriously. I've said it in another video, but it's awesome to see you get over 5K subs. Well earned and deserved. Override, thank you so much. I'm happy with the progress I've made, and I owe it all to you guys. I mean, honestly, I didn't think I'd get to 1,000 subs in my first year, so you guys are really making this a reality for me. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm excited for the next year of YouTube to see where this can go, and maybe we get to 10K. We'll see. Appreciate you guys. Check the speed on Night Trooper. 287. They got Call of Duty, Omni Movement, and Star Wars Galaxy now. Do they really? Oh, I see what you're saying. For real. Boris wants to use hacks. I don't. I'm not a hack guy. What do we think I should try to solo Purple Gear Ewoks with? Nest. I don't know if Nisa stops that, but Nest used to do it back in the day. Destroy it. I'm going to hit 10K in 3 months. I mean, that is really wishful thinking. That'd be amazing. I hope. As long as everyone's enjoying the content, then I want to make sure everyone, and I'm producing the right content for everybody you guys are enjoying, so that'd be amazing. Alright, what do we want to do here? I'm a little salty on this team, so I kind of want to, like, really, like, give them the dirt. But you know what? At the same time, let's do some testing. Why not? Let's go for some crazy stuff. Saul Luthen. Speed up is cool here. The Omi adds more speed. Okay. We got Matthew Wildsman. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much for that support. If you guys haven't, please, please, please double tap that like button or single tap. Helps me out. Aurora, what's up? Aurora is a new lord of the channel. Really appreciate the support. Welcome. Vex, what do I use with my Stick Ray Cron on offense? That's a good question. You could put like Seer Malicos Scav Ray. You could do Jedi Training Ray, BB-8 Scav Ray. Possibly Finn Zori Scav Ray. She's going to be better in 5v5, I think. Peplu lead with Elder and Logray. Emphas Nest for days. CLS I heard works, but also I heard it doesn't work. Need JML for that Night Trooper. Saw is good. Damn, the guy number 1 of my old... Switch to triple attacker lineup. Can't use endurance anymore. That's a really good reminder. Jagose, I don't know if you guys would be interested in it, but I have a endurance counter for triple attacker. It's not... I'm not going to say it's a 100% win rate, but if it can give you at least a chance in Grand Arena or possibly like in Fleet Arena, I'm thinking about making a video on how to counter it. I do it every day on my free-to-play account. CLS good win rate? Even with the Night Trooper Cron? I kind of want to try this. I don't ever get to try Saw. We already dropped against it, so let's see. I'm going to tell you Vex is going to be the next Arnold. I would hope. That'd be freaking awesome. I'm so, like, not used to using this team on offense. I have no idea how it operates. Let's keep that fear going. I mean, something's happening. I should have done that on Enoch, I think. Let's keep Enoch stun locked. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. You know what? Just get him out. Okay. Okay. Saw Gerrera useful on offense? It's good to know. Probably just throw it on auto. Let's do it. Yeah, auto. Hey Vex, how do you beat the Saw with Luthen Rolo level 9? Bane works really, really well. Got it to work tonight. Negotiator works against triple attacker. Yes, it's better, but there are some players that are like really new that don't have Negotiator yet. Like me, I only have a 5-star Negotiator. I can't compete yet. So having endurance at like your disposal is pretty nice too, but I 100% agree Negotiator is better. CLS 3PO 88.8% win rate, even with the Night Trooper Cron and the Omicron? Vex greater than Arnold in my opinion. Wow. Thank you for the kind words. I have a lot of minus crits, yes. That's pretty cool. I like that. Don't forget us when you get to the top, Vex. I'm never going to forget you, El Poppy. I promise you that. Hey Vex, do you think they should rework all original characters that are pretty lackluster now, like Farm Boy Luke? You know what it is? They should make more characters more usable, absolutely. I know they gave him an Omicron. I don't think it's very game-changing, but I think what I really think they should do, like, if there's any faction that needs an update or could use, like, an Omicron upgrade, Imperial Troopers. I really miss using Imperial Troopers. I would love for them to throw an Omicron on, like, Stark or one of those troopers to make the team usable again in Kyber 1 or in the game. I would love for them to do something with Imperial Troopers. Like, just throw an Omicron on the team. But, it'd be cool if they gave some reworks to us. I don't think it's hurt anybody. Like, they gave Mace a rework, and it was amazing. Have they attacked yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. We're running a little bit later today, but all good. I'm having a good time. Okay, 4 teams. We gotta deal with this. This is a pretty tough team, too. So, let's go ahead and use our Malicos here. I want to make sure I have enough teams for the rest. I have Sith Eternal Jabba, Malgus. I should be fine. Yeah, I should be good. Okay. Let's go with... I think this is fine. I don't really need a Dark Side Cron. This has crit damage, so I'm cool with that. They have the Terminator, so they're going to go first. That's all good. We'll be fine. Okay, I didn't even have to target him. Alright, looks like a 56, possibly. Yeah, 56. We lost the banner in the beginning. All good. JML is such a joke. I just beat him with Dr. Afra. Yeah, he's not the best on defense unless you got a certain Datacron. Starkiller Reserve, you can split that team. Oh, 100%. 100%. I have so much on offense that I didn't even have to risk it. That's the thing. I have so much available. So, what I'm thinking now is we're going to do... Is this the ability block one? Let's see. This one's fine. We'll go with the high defense one for this. Solo versus Jocasta Nu. Defense to offense, gotta be a little cautious of that, but should not be a problem at all. Okay, we'll stick to basics here. Even with that high defense, we have that defense, they're still hitting us for like a 20k crit, so... Alright, we'll have to relink. Still hitting us pretty hard. Wow. Can we overlap? $69, $59? $59. There you go. I'd say Ufus are more valuable than Malgus and both beat Zori. I love online Force users so much. One of my favorite teams in the game. They're so good. That is a cheater cron. 450% defense. Yeah, I went really hard on this one in the beginning. That's probably my best data cron on this account. I don't know why I don't have it on defense. So... what we can do is... and... running out of light side crons. Not the end of the world. Something with some crit damage, I guess. Why not? This should be a very basic cron. Is there anything else I'd want to use? You know what? I could just do Treya. What am I doing? Do I have Treya available? I haven't done this in a while. Yeah. Not gonna matter. Some Treya against some Tuskens. That's nice. I think GAC should be done blind. I think it would make people a bit more competitive engaged if they had to put more effort into not knowing what the opponent did till the end, just my opinion. Yeah, like kind of like a fog of war. I think it'd make it way more interesting because you can't do certain plays knowing what you like. There's no condition where you know what you have to do to win. So I get your point. It would be considered a fog of war kind of situation. Did I hit level 50 on the episode track? So I hit it on both my ult and my main. super close to my free-to-play. I need a couple more days, I think. I gotta check the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy on her. I'm hoping to hit on my free-to-play. I'm at 48 on my free-to-play. We're gonna hop on that right after this Grand Arena. I should have done that there. Misplay. Okay, or not. Or not. We got Jalen. How's it going? It's going really good. This Grand Arena has been nothing more than perfect besides a couple of one test battle or two test battles, but it wasn't the end of the world. But it's been great. 57, very good. Your input and knowledge of the game is great. Would you be willing to make a ship counter video or a GL counter video? I find ships to be my kryptonite in a lot of GACs. I could absolutely do that, 100%. I could do like a ships counter video, absolutely. And GL says Conquest, Mitra Surik, KOTOR 2, or GL Yoda would be my dream. Yoda deserves so much respect that they gave him the game. Then they give him the game. Gotta get him out of here. Talk dirty to me. Mitra Surik coming to the game would be a total dream of mine. This account is named after that character, the Jedi Exile in KOTOR 2. So, that game had a huge impact on me. I would freaking absolutely be ecstatic if they did that. Alright, and to end it, we got Grievous. So, yes, definitely. But Yoda also deserves a GL status as well. I probably should have cleansed that Provoke. Well, goodbye, Grievous. Get the banners back. See how little we're hitting stat? It's because of the defense. You have any health steal? That should be 57. Nice. Health steal for the win. Vote Yoda for GL? It'll happen. GL Yoda is inevitable. I agree. I bet my Wookiee. I agree. Maybe for the Jedi Vanguard. Who knows? One like on this comment and I'll make a Vexilent donation. If you guys could kindly like El Papi's comment, I'd be greatly appreciative. Alright, let's see. Ship time. Okay, Leviathan and Executor. So, good thing I changed up my defense a little bit. I went a little bit harder on ships. So let's go ahead. We're going to move a little bit quicker because it's hitting the 10:30 mark. I want to be able to do the free-to-play. So let's go ahead and do some Leviathan. Mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's just do this. We can afford it. So, quick Leviathan mirror here. Want to get moving a little bit.
Excellent donation.
And El Papi coming in clutch with the Vexilent donation. You SOBs, I'm in. El Papi, thank you so much for the Vexilent $10 super chat. Everyone, huge shout out to El Papi.
Let's get down to business.
And we got Son Royales with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome to the Knights of X. Thank you so much for the donation, El Papi. You are an absolute beast. See how little we're hitting stab continues to one-shot him. Yeah, the defense on the level 3 was very important. Also, I think I missed a comment. Did I miss a comment? Mace food on Leviathan? Possibly. I gotta try that endurance counter again. On Executor, I gotta get some payback. I think we're in really good shape for this Grand Arena. I'm not just saying that. My opponent went really hard on defense. I'd be surprised if they were able to get through it in a one-shot. If they do, big shout-out to them. I'd be extremely impressed. Alright, cool. Not going to be the best banners because we lost Scimitar there, but not the end of the world. We'll take the 71. I'll keep you guys posted in my Discord if we pull this one out, by the way. I don't know if we are, but be good to know. Alright, let's get some payback. The last time, the Relic difference is annoying on the Punishing one. The Relic 5 Punishing one causes more issues for some reason. And they're not even at 6.mod, so I don't know. We're still going to give it a shot. But the lower relics cause issues for some reason. But, alright, payback. Alright, we're fine. Should survive the basic. Basic here. Basic here. Okay, that's good. That's what's supposed to happen. Now, 5s should go... See, like, the turn order's all messed up. 5s should be going first. I'm gonna save the second ability. Oh, this one's... Alright, this one's gonna be a lot easier. Never mind. It's gonna be RNG if we hit this. Oh, you suck. We didn't get the crit. That's good on him. He's gonna basic, not gonna taunt. Didn't get the buff immunity. Didn't get the buff immunity. Have to do it. Not ideal. That's ideal. That's ideal. That's a big counter. Yeah. Boba with the banner steal. Oh, you're annoying. I don't know if I could stall this out to get banners back. I need more order to take a turn. That's one way to do it. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, we'll stall it out now. Somewhat better banners. 71. There we go. That's good value. A little bit lucky that Xanadu Blood didn't come out, but very cool. I don't know why the lower relic one is always more annoying there, but this particular lineup is for the higher banner win. It turns like a 64 into a 71, 73 sometimes. That can make the difference in the end for some Grand Arenas. I told myself I would never do this matchup again, but I'm going to do it, but I'm not undermanning anything. I'm bringing in the full lineup. I'm not playing around. I don't care. I lost my last season final match because this lost. So, full squad. Yeah, Alex, that was a solid save. Absolutely. Sorry I have to go. Thank you for the interesting fights. Trinity, thank you so much for hanging in there and watching the stream. Best of luck. I hope you can pull out the Grand Arena. But always appreciate you stopping by and the support. Always. Hope you had a good Sunday. I just want to get rid of you. Okay, good. Close. We're definitely going to lose a ship. Yeah. Just the way it goes. Great port, you as well. Thank you so much for hanging in with me. Always appreciate you hanging in. Or hanging out, I should say. Hanging out. Banner Stealer. And there we go. It's going to be, what, 71? Or less? 71. Okay. Not the end of the world. Overall, this is one of the best performances we've had on this account against a very tough defense. We were able to one-shot this crazy front wall. We were able to one-shot Kylo, one-shot JMK Cat. Just absolutely massive. And then back here, well, we almost got Inquisitors to work. This was just a little silly drop. Not the end of the world. But Saw Gerrera was pretty fun on offense. And the rest was pretty easy. So, not bad at all. Was good when Profundity can get Executor? Yes. I miss those days. We got Nick in the chat. Hey, Vex, how's it going? How's it going? Lost the last round, I think. I faced JMK, Cat, Ezra, but with the support cron, couldn't beat it with Bane. That is interesting. Support cron with that team is very interesting. I have not heard of that yet. That must have been pretty tough. But very, very cool. Ooh, we got a friend request. I have to delete a friend. Alright, we'll get to that in a sec. We're going to quickly hop over to the free-to-play account. I'm going to make some room for that guy a little bit later, but we're going a little bit later than schedule. But we're not going to rest until we get this free-to-play done. Okay, cool. Tomorrow, I'm going to record my main account and post that the day after and stuff like that. Let's see. Alright, cool. Let's head back into game. Have not checked. Oh, we started a raid. Nice. First place. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me just double check and make sure I'm getting all the shard shop currency that I need. Very close to Lord Vader on this account. Trying to get it done in minus a year. I need that, but not the end of the world. I do need this. Okay. Cool. Gonna check. This is very clutch as well. Cool. Okay, let's do the Grand Arena. Still think you should have used bears on Kelleran. Let me work on them a little bit, and then we'll get back to you. I'm gonna try bow with Rolocron. Maybe that's also. I've heard of that working too. Gotta go, Vex. Kids want to visit their cousin before summer's out. Looking forward to some ship videos, and thanks for another great video and stream. Have a great time. I will definitely get to those counters in a video format, I promise, and have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me. And we got No Jarin with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much for your support, and welcome to the Knights of X. 0-2 this round. 0-2. We face monster accounts, and this week is going to be very tough as well. For the last round, we have a GL to deal with, 6.7 million galactic power. Way, way bigger than us. We're 2 million galactic power. I went a little bit harder on offense for my character battles. I put my Darth Revan on defense, very basic. I have my Tarkin on defense, and then my back wall, I put my Endurance Fleet, hoping that it can get a hold. That's what I'm relying on. We got to deal with another Traya. Another Traya. And then we have to deal with a Rex clone team. So I need to be very smart with the counters here. I want to save my gas in case JML's in the back. So I made this mistake last time. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go here. Anakin and Mace. And I'm going to use the Wampacron. And go for the one-shot. That's what I'm thinking. And then up top. I gotta think about up top, honestly. Wait a minute. What am I gonna do up top? I don't know. I'll figure out the top. It's gonna be tough. But I definitely want to try this here. Hopefully Anakin can just pop off. Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what I wanted. I'm happy I brought in that Datacron. Makes a difference in the end. Let's check out the back. Okay, it's Grievous. I could use Bad Batch here and gas up top. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Bad Batch. Don't have them all at Relic yet, unfortunately. I'm okay with this. I'm out of here, Sexy Vexy. Have a great night, everyone. Mikey Mike, thanks for hanging in, and love the Sexy Vexy comment. That's amazing. All right, let's do this. Some extra survivability. You just never know. Actually, do I need it? I don't think I need it. Screw it. Unequip. Regular Bad Batch. Should be fine. Okay, hopefully this wasn't a mistake. Really? Let's keep that going. Getting a little scared now. Remove Terminator. You keep healing. Do I have to just get rid of you? Hopefully this doesn't hurt. Okay. Don't hurt anyone. Fine. Who's getting hurt? No one. Okay, Bad Batch coming in clutch. Very, very cool. Didn't need the Datacron, just took a little bit of time. Now we have to take care of this guest, or this Captain Rex team, so we're going to go ahead and use what we normally would. Our gas with the Rolocron. Hopefully this just absolutely blows them up. I don't think Rex is too fast. 225. We're definitely going to outspeed, so let's do this battle quick, and then we'll see what ships are, and then we're going to sign off, guys. Look at this. That's the gas with Rolo. It's sick. Absolutely sick. What Zetas on the Bad Batch team? Only the leadership on Hunter. That's it. No one else. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Okay. They might go for efficiency. So we have to go for efficiency as well. I'm thinking 1 reinforcement. Negotiator is at 5-star. I have the abilities all the way maxed up till level 6. So we'll see. I tried to split up my Galactic Republic into 2 fleets in this account. So I'm using Anakin for the damage dealer. The rest are like filler. My endurance has me getting holds with just the regular like 5s, BT, Y-Wing, or whatever it's called, and Marauder. So hopefully this is enough. It should absolutely be enough. Silencer is the threat. Looks like he's at Relic 7. Okay. Let me try to see if I can get a buff immunity. It's for the banners. And that was a waste. Wow. Didn't even need a reinforcement. The problem is the banners with the lower star ships, so hopefully we pulled that off. 69, weehoo. Good way to end the night and the Grand Arena, so we'll see if we can actually get a win. We'll see if we can get a win here, but awesome Grand Arena, guys. I had so much fun tonight. Tonight was a really fun Grand Arena, and we learned a lot. Probably going to try some stuff I learned today on my main account. It's a great way to like utilize my ult, is I can put what I used here onto my main. So when I record tomorrow, I might try some fun stuff. We're going to see. So let me see if there's anyone online at the moment that we could raid, because I don't want to, if anyone's tuning in to still watch someone else, I'd love to send you guys to someone that's online. I don't know who's online. Looks like we got Tass. I'm going to send you over to Tass. So that is saved. And let's see if we can go on Twitch. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me late on Sunday. I hope you guys had an awesome time tonight. I had an absolute blast. All you guys are amazing. You guys really build my confidence with streaming and all that. So always appreciate you guys doing that. And I'll continue to make the awesome content, and I'll continue to make, you know, great videos for you guys. So please continue your support by viewing them, liking, subscribing, the whole deal. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. See you guys on Monday or Tuesday for my next main account video. May the Force be with you all, and have a good night. Peace out, Knights of X.